things are tough all over and it's dinner time. So here, let's make another one. Let's do another one. This time we're going to use some of this and a packet of this, but not with this. And we're going to do something really cool for dinner. And again, real simple, using this and peanut butter, using some ramen noodles and peanut butter. Let's make dinner. Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome back. I'm Dave Guerra, This Vet Cooks. Thanks for watching. So, top of the show, you saw that, right? Things are tough all over. Another recipe. And again, taken from the list of a food pantry, a student food pantry, of what they needed. And here's what we're doing with what they needed. Again, they asked for some peanut butter, so don't worry, we donated peanut butter. They asked for some ramen, and we donated ramen, a whole packet of ramen. But for today's meal, we're not going to use this little thing. We're just get rid of that. And we're going to use some chili sauce, some sesame oil, some honey, and some chicken breast right here, canned chicken breast. What else are we doing? And some salt, pepper, green onions if you want, and some peanuts. That's right, we're making Thai peanut ramen noodles. Thai peanut ramen noodles. And let's get cooking. Let's go over the ingredients one more time and let's get started. It's time to make dinner. Alrighty. So here it is. Here's all the ingredients we're going to use. Again, chicken breast, canned chicken breast from HEB. A packet of ramen noodles. Just the noodles, not the packet, not the flavoring packet. Stay away from that. Quarter cup of creamy peanut butter. So it's right there. It says creamy peanut butter. Quarter cup of that. We've got 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. We're going to have that in just a second. But if you have the packets, those work too. Now remember, these packets, 3 of them is a tablespoon. Each one of these is a teaspoon. But what are these? This is the sriracha chili sauce, and there it is, all 3 packets. That's why we measured it, so I know. All right, what else do we need? 1 tablespoon, so 1 tablespoon of the garlic chili sauce, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and 2 teaspoons of honey. Now, if you do not have honey, you could use maple syrup. And if push comes to shove, you could use corn syrup, that Cairo corn syrup. There are substitutions. And again, the option is some green onions, chopped up green onions, and of course some crushed, destroyed peanuts. So we'll have some of those here on the side if you want that on top. So that's it, real simple. The original recipe does not call for the protein. But hey, if you got a can, use the protein. Pork also will work. The roast beef would have worked, right? We used the roast beef for the other one. So again, it works. Some protein in it. It's going to be a great meal. Now, right now, we're boiling up the water to get the, we're going to cook the ramen and we're going to drain it. We're not going to use any of the liquid. We're just cooking the ramen as the directions. Alrighty, let's get started. Alright, so while the noodles are cooking, and they're almost done, what we're going to do is we're going to let them sit there for a little bit. We're going to drain the noodles. Alright, now, in here, we're going to start assembling our peanut butter, which is a quarter cup of peanut butter. There's our quarter cup, so we'll get that in there. And the nice thing behind the peanut butter, there'll always be a little extra on your spoon. Guess what you do with that? Unlike the sesame oil, I mean, you could try it, but you get to eat what's on the spoon that had the peanut butter, if you can ever get it off. There we go. Look at all that. Again, quarter cup of peanut butter. Look at that. Off of that. Good peanut butter, creamy too. Alright. Next, the 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. Here they are, 3. Alright, so we got that in there. The 1 tablespoon of chili, so there it is. Whoa, almost lost it. There it is, not bad. Alright, that was good. What's left? The 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. The Bugle 100% sesame oil. Go ahead and pour in 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. There we go. The 2 teaspoons of honey. Oh, that smells good already. One teaspoon of honey. Two teaspoons of honey. There we go. Get that all taken care of right there. Alright, I'll put this over here for just a second. Now we whisk this. We whisk it. We get our whisk. And you work it. Work it in. Don't worry, the peanut butter gives up its viscosity. Look at that, how it quickly turns from a clump into some sauce. And some green onions across the top of that. Alright, we'll let that sit for a bit. And there's our cooked ramen. We'll let that sit for just a second. Continue here with the stir. Get it all in there. Oh, that's going to be good. All right, and then in a medium bowl, whisk together everything. Pour the sauce over the noodles and toss to coat. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to do that instead. We're going to drop that in there. Now you may be asking, when does the chicken go in there? It can go in there right now. We're going to go ahead and get that in there, or we could have waited, or we could have mixed it in with all of that. Oh my. That's what happens when I don't use that tool. This tool right here, the little happy pigeon tool. We'll leave that alone. Go ahead and drain this. We don't need this liquid. There it is. Just dump it in there. And just toss it around a little bit, give it a little mixy mix. Look at that. Oh, got caught in the trap. There you go. Good mix. Get that chicken out of there. There it is, ready to go. Let's give it a tasty taste and we'll get started. Alrighty. Just again, thank you very much for watching. Before we dive in, again, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for watching. It's why I do it, because again, just want to share with everybody. And veterans, as always, you know the deal. Oops, over here. Sorry about that. It's over here this time. And again, make the call. Make the call. Veterans Crisis Line 988. Dial. Press the 1 when the automated attendant answers. Alrighty. So make the call. Make the call. We're getting into the holiday season. And obviously, like the topic of this show, it is this episode, is things are tough all over. They're tough always. But sometimes things get a little rough. Not too sure what to do. Make the call. That's what it is. And again, it's not just for veterans. It's everybody else. But veterans, you get to press the number 1 because it's just for you. Alrighty, and again, as I mentioned, this is a Things Are Tough All Over episode, and again, we're taking the content that our local university, closest university to where I'm physically at right now, they put out a call. They need the food pantry stocked, and they shared a list of what they needed, and based on that list, we made this recipe. The Thai peanut ramen noodle dinner. It's awesome. I threw in some chicken. We saw that canned chicken, so we threw that in there as well, and that was also one of the things on that list. So, that being said, again, find yourself a place to donate. If you can donate. As mentioned, I will have down below, down here, I'll have links to some of the national food banks, and find your local food bank. All you really need to do is go to the search engines and just type in food banks near me. And boom, they'll pop up left, right, and there might be just one right down the road. You don't know. You didn't know it was there, and it happens. So again, if you can, donate. It is that season of giving. We're about to get into it really big time. But it's not just now, it's always 365, 12 months, all the time, every day. Alrighty, so with that being said, let's look at the Thai peanut ramen noodle dish. There it is. There they are right there. And got some right here. Let's give it a tasty taste. Peanut butter smooth. Oh wow. A little spicy there, the chili, the honey and all of that helped break it down. You saw as I was stirring. And it tastes great. It's fantastic. Oh! Again, the optional was, green onion. You got it. Peanuts. You just get some regular, just some nuts and smash them up, sprinkle them over the top. They're really good. Carrots, some shredded carrots. If you happen to have some vegetables, just shred some carrot. Nothing fancy, just shred them. Get the shredder out. The same thing, or the grater. Sorry about that, the grater. And go ahead and shred them out. Sprinkle that across the top. I don't see it here, but that's okay. And you've got the chicken in here, and you've got all the other spices, the honey, the sesame oil, the soy sauce, the chili sauce, the peanuts, the peanut butter. You got all of that. And again, sprinkled some sesame seeds on top of that. I don't know what more to say other than this is delicious. I'm going to go have some dinner. And again, I'm Dave Guerra. Give to your local food banks. Either you can donate canned goods or monetary donation. Either way, it's going to go to a good cause because, hey, everybody finds themselves in tough times. Doesn't matter who you are. Somebody in your life or in your life, you will find yourself in tough times. So it's good to know that there's an answer. There's something you can lean on to. And again, you don't have to, just open it up, heat it up, and eat it. No. Look what we did with ramen. It's delicious. All right, folks, listen. Again, I'm Dave Guerra. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And this vet cooks.